Hello, I like RPGs. This has always been my video format, don't worry about it. One RPG that I've been meaning to try is Call of Cthulhu, but none of the friends in my friend group know how to play it yet. I have learned all there is to know about being a keeper, but not all that information is necessary for players. So I've made this video as a way for my D&D party, and any D&D Pathfinder or other parties out there, to quickly learn Call of Cthulhu. Anybody wanting to run a game of Call of Cthulhu as a keeper, good luck. Main thing about Call of Cthulhu is the rolls. In this game, you roll percentile dice, which is a d10 and a d100, with digits going from 0 to 9 if it's a d10, or 00 to 90 if it's a d100. You roll them both together, adding the results of both, and that's your roll. If you get all zeros, though, that is a 100, which in Call of Cthulhu is a critical fail, because in this game, whatever you're trying to roll for, you're trying to get under. And when you're doing things that are particularly difficult, the keeper may ask you to roll half or a fifth of your DC in that skill or characteristic. We'll get into those later. Don't worry, in the description I've linked a fully available PDF of the Call of Cthulhu character sheet that fills out the half and fifth numbers for you. A player character in this game is called an investigator, and all investigators have a list of characteristics. Strength, con, and dex all work the same way they work in Dungeons and Dragons. Intelligence is more so your intuition and ability at making a guess. Your appearance is your appearance, how attractive you are. Your power is your mental stability and force of will. And education is how much information that you've actually learned and would know in a situation. Intelligence is street smarts, education is book smarts. For that reason, I feel like they should have made INT stand for intuition, not intelligence. But who am I? Tell me. For these characteristics, there is a standard array available, which is 1 at 80, 1 at 70, 2 at 60, 3 at 50, 1 at 40. And remember, the higher a number is, the better you are. And whatever number you put into your power is the number that will be in your sanity, which is a resource that you're gonna want to hold on to. You could spend sanity to re-roll a roll, and if you fail that roll, which is called a pushed roll, it is even worse than when you failed the first time. There's also luck, which is for rolls where it's not necessarily up to talent, and also you can spend it to decrease rolls. This doesn't have a number on the standard array. Instead, you roll 3d6 and multiply the result by 5. On the character sheet, there is also a list of skills. These are basically what you roll for any potential outcome. There are two types of skills, occupational and personal interest. For occupation, there is a standard array of numbers, just like for characteristics, and this standard array also has an extra number so that you can put one of the scores into your credit rating, which will determine how many assets and money you have. The standard array is 3 at 40, 3 at 50, 2 at 60, 1 at 70. I also personally would allow subtracting to some numbers to add to others for this, especially credit. Personal interest skills are a lot simpler to get. It's basically 4 skills that pertain to your character specifically. Every skill on the sheet has a number next to it. That is its basic number. A number anybody can try to roll below to succeed that check. For personal interest skills, you choose 4 skills and add 20 to their basic number. They cannot be occupational skills, though. Hey, remember when I told you credit rating would be important later? It's important later. Now, I'll be honest, while looking for information about credit rating to put into this video, a lot of it comes down to tables, which is not that interesting to try to break down in a video, so I'm just gonna show you this table and explain what each of these words means. Cash is how much money you carry, assets is how much money you have access to through things like banks, and spending level is how much an item has to cost before you actually have to spend that money to get it. And with that, that's everything a player has to know to start playing Call of Cthulhu. Again, keepers are gonna have to do a little bit more research, but there are plenty of videos and stuff like that online to figure it out. I did, and I'm an idiot, so it's probably easy. Good luck anyway. Happy rolling, and I hope to see you in the future.